These drug cartels make their livings on the backs of addiction. They're not going to stop, but neither are we.
DEA Special Agent Dan Salter's reaction after the U.S. Attorney's Office announced Operation Battlefield. Unveiled last week, the investigation is credited with taking 90% of cocaine in Tulsa off the streets. Police said that they're still cracking down on drug dealers, but new at 10. 2 News reporter Henke looks at what happens now to those addicted to cocaine here in Tulsa.
Well, Karen, Operation Battlefield took several people charged with selling cocaine off the streets, but it did nothing to help those using cocaine break their addiction. And now I found out that if they don't get help, many will just turn to a new drug of choice. Operation Battlefield targeted the Hoover Crips gang in Tulsa, and court records charged them with trafficking 600 kilos of cocaine through Tulsa in the past 3 years, potentially leaving many cocaine users in the area without more of the addictive drug.
So the relapse rate after people get off of this without any kind of interventions or treatments is very high.
Dr. William Yarborough says there is often not enough treatment programs for drug addicts, though. So when cocaine is not available, they just choose to turn to meth, or more recently, K2, he says. And until they find their next high, many addicts can't think about much else.
Because when people are addicted, it basically their brain's been hijacked, and it becomes the primary source of their thought process is to get the drugs.
Which is why addicts can end up turning to extreme measures, including heading to a pharmacy counter, demanding certain drugs to feed their addiction.
And so that's what addiction is, unfortunately. It's irrational and illogical to people who aren't addicted or currently addicted, but that is what addiction is.
Dr. William Yarborough says that Operation Battlefield more likely to impact first-time users than addicts. People who might have turned to cocaine or possibly picked it up, less likely to find it now and become an addict themselves. In the 2 News Center, I'm Henke.
All right, Joe, thanks. Well, today